You're right guys, and welcome to another Footstock video by myself, Leithall. I'm incredibly excited to bring you this one. It's been a video I've been wanting to get out to you guys for a long time, and it's the new series I've been hinting about for a couple of months now. I had some issues getting it together and some guest issues as well, but we're here with episode 1 today with a great guest, and the series itself is called Guess Who. So from the name of the series, you might be able to already guess what it sort of entails, but effectively every Guess Who episode we're going to have a new guest. We've then got a layout that you'll see just after this explanation when we get into the video that includes both mine and the guest's Footstock screen and both mine and the guest's face cam. From that point forward, we then open packs together and keep the packs secret from the other person, and take note and bear in mind the most expensive player we pack within that pack. That will then be the player we use for that round. We'll then take it in turns to ask yes or no questions back and forth until we get down to the right player. Now, we won't be using Footstock or any sort of internet browser for the knowledge. It'll all be our own knowledge, so hopefully the players are somewhat good and guessable. Each episode will have 3 rounds, and the packs in the episodes will potentially will change from episode to episode depending on the guest. So the minimum, obviously, it will be 3 standard packs. In today's video, the guest has agreed to do a premium pack in there as well, so we're going to have 2 standard packs and 1 premium. And they can be opened in any order. It doesn't matter what order we open them in, and we haven't even got to tell the other person what pack we're opening each time, so that'll kind of keep the suspense up, and at any point there could be a really good player packed. An example of a yes or no question we might ask might be, is the player valued over £10? We'll then keep asking questions until we narrow the criteria down to a spot where we can physically guess the players. Now personally, I'm going to take some notes as I ask questions and get answers, so that's what I'm doing if you see me writing down, just to keep track of where we're at. And then when it actually comes to guessing the player, that counts the question, and it'll be whoever physically guesses it correctly first wins that round. That doesn't matter who asked the first question in that round. The guest will always go first in the first round. I'll then go first in the second round, and of course the guest will go first again in the third round. If it ends up being 2-0 and we don't need to go to a third round, we'll always do it for the sake of the content and for the video. It's a hell of a lot of fun, I think. I'm really excited to bring this series to you. Now hopefully that covers all the rules, and I'm sure this will make more and more sense as we actually play it and as these episodes go on. But there is one more thing I need to tell you guys. There is an opportunity for a giveaway in every single one of these videos. So if I lose the whole episode to our guest, I'll be giving away a pack. Now generally that'll be a standard pack. It will sort of depend on the packs we've done in the video. But today we're throwing a premium pack in there with our guest. So if I lose this episode, I'll be giving away a premium pack. And all you've got to do to enter, if I was to lose this episode, is like and comment on the video, and of course be subscribed. And in the next episode, at the start of the episode, we'll draw the winner from the previous episode, and that's how we'll go on. So that's a cool little bonus in there as well. I really want to give back for you guys, and I just thought, what better way to get more interaction on these videos. I mean, they're fun enough as it is, but to throw a giveaway in there if I lose. Sorry, that was a very long intro. Of course, this is the first episode of this series. We won't be doing this in every single episode. This is the first one that people will come to understand the rules. But hopefully, I think the series is quite self-explanatory itself. So before we get started, if you are new to Footstock and haven't already signed up, make sure you do so with my link in the description below, but make sure that you are 18 plus if you're looking to do so, and always be gamble aware. Other than that, I think we've covered everything eventually, and let's get into introducing the guest and getting into the game. Right then, let's get into it. So today's guest is Ben. I think, what's your name on Footstock? Peachy Blinders, isn't it?
Peachy Blinders, yeah.
So yeah, he's someone that I've known all my life, sort of thing. Lives very local in Norfolk with the rest of us here. So certainly going to be a good one. I wanted more of a personal guest for the first episode, but I've got lots more lined up, and if any of you guys want to join, let us know. But I just wanted to ask a question before we get into these sort of ones, just like a very small sort of 5 to 10 minutes, just about the guest. So I just wanted to ask Ben how he got into Footstock and his journey so far, really. So yeah, let us know.
So yeah, basically, I started traditional betting like a lot of people on Footstock. I ended up getting a bit bored. And football's unpredictable at the best of times. So I saw Ryan had tweeted out and said here's a new platform, you might like it. And I thought, why not give it a go? I'd seen adverts for Football Index and stuff before, and I hadn't really hopped on, mostly because I didn't have the money at the time. But I thought, yeah, why not? I'll just give it a go. It looked like a fun platform. Initially, I started with no deposit, so I just got the free cards and lobbed a few cards into roulettes and stuff, and made a little bit, and then decided to really throw some proper money at it and have a go at the tournaments.
Yeah, I think it was sort of initially me, wasn't it? So I also invited you to a Facebook group that I've got going over on Footstock as well. I think I invited you to that maybe as well. That triggered it, and then you messaged me that sort of wanting to know more. But yeah, obviously I was so passionate, so I probably maybe I oversold it a little bit to you. But luckily enough, you sort of see the potential in it, and I think now we talk a lot about it, don't we? And between us, we really love it, and we just see so much potential for it. So we're sort of in it together, aren't we? I think we often sort of think that we're in it together.
Oh, yeah, go for it, mate. Yeah. It's fine, £5, fine. Absolutely. Thanks, mate. Cheers.
What was that? Is someone buying something at this time?
Yeah, so we left some chairs out front for someone to buy. And some bloke just randomly knocked on our door, on my window behind me. It was really fucking creepy. Just knocked on my window and went, I want to buy some chairs, here's £5. And I was like, okay.
We've got to leave a little bit of this in there. I'll edit most of it out there, but we've got to leave a little bit of that in there. Some geezer at 10 o'clock on a Sunday night has just knocked on your window asking to buy some chairs. That is hilarious.
It's the most Norfolk thing going, mate. Honestly, I've never seen anything like it.
That's brilliant. We talk about it a lot, and I think we're almost in this together now, aren't we? I think we have similar sort of deposits, and we just do it. Yeah, we're always talking. So,
and I think a lot of users, new users especially, without a bit of hand-holding, look at their port value drop and get spooked and cash out. And I was sort of glad that I had someone that I knew well. Obviously, I've seen a few people like getting in the Slack groups. The best thing to do as well. You see a lot of people that have got a lot more than you in there, and the confidence grows as you see people that have a lot more than you in there, and you're like, if they've got that much in there, then I don't really have too much to lose, especially when you get some small tournament wins and stuff, you start to gain a bit more confidence.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing, obviously, comparing it to traditional bookies, it's nearly impossible to lose your whole stake, isn't it? A player's price is going to vary and stuff like that, and if you're going to actually gamble on the packs, then of course you could lose money on them, but you're not going to lose all of it. You're buying a pack, you're going to get something in that pack, but maybe not up to the value. But I think that's obviously a great thing of it. All of it, you're not going to lose your whole stake, and you can keep that collection for as long as you want, and you've always got tournaments to make that money back on. So
I think that's the best thing I can see of the platform as a whole, really. Once you've got your Trent, once you've got your KDB, you can keep recycling them as long as you might need to put in small deposits to enter tournaments if you don't have tournament credit, but as long as you've got a bit of spare cash, it doesn't really need much topping up. If you can string together a few little wins, you can have quite a lot of fun on quite a low budget if you've actually had the capital injected. Some people can run it on a completely nil budget, and that's also a great thing. If you can build it organically, then that's great, but there's also room for people that want to dump money on the platform as well.
And I love seeing some people in the community that obviously maybe joined a little bit earlier than us, or just got really lucky on big tournament wins, but people that are literally playing with profits now, that they get to that point where they're able just to withdraw their whole deposits and they're just playing with profit. And that's obviously a dream for me. I'm far from that, because I'm honest, and I'm a little bit down on the deposit. I've said this a lot, that I joined at an okay time, but deposited and topped up over time through the high periods. And I think I got you involved at a fairly good time, to be honest with you, didn't I? I think when you joined, the market was quite low to a certain extent.
I think coming from a background where I understand financial markets and stuff, I knew how to time it, so I didn't dump a grand or more on and just go player hunting. I sort of waited for the next dip. You never know how low it's going to go, but you sort of try and time it. And I think I'm lucky in the fact that I knew not to just dump on the first day and sort of wait out for the next dip, because otherwise I probably would be more down on what my port is now. I'm not too down, and if you can't afford to lose it, then I wouldn't be on here.
Agreed. And that's something that's all we can ever do, voice and needs. We do talk so highly of the product and we do thoroughly recommend it. But you've obviously always got to remember that, be gamble aware, and obviously 18 plus and all the rest of it, but just gambling what you can afford. But yeah, it's something that we enjoy very much, and it's something, if we weren't putting it into this, we'd probably be throwing it on accumulators and every other sort of betting platform. So yeah, certainly something that I can afford, and I don't really bet on those other sort of platforms much anymore. I do the odd sort of bet, but I just see so much more value in this. I know traditional betting potentially is a quick turnaround, you can make a lot of money very quickly, but long run and lower risk, I think Footstock and platforms like this are the way forward. So okay then, I guess a good little chat. I'd love to have a longer chat in the future maybe, because I think we could have a really good chinwag, but I think we'll get into the video. So we're gonna, like I've explained, in this video we're going to be doing 2 standard packs each and a premium pack. We're going to do them in whatever order we want, keep the pack sort of secret to ourselves and get the guessing going. Really, we've done a little practice go and Ben did come out on top, I'll admit, but yeah, it should be a lot of fun. It could get tough at times, but hopefully we get fairly kind of reasonable players that are guessable, but we'll see how we get on. Okay, let's get into the packs. So round 1, we can pick either the standard or the premium pack. We don't know what each other's going to do, but we'll get into it. So are you ready to open the pack, Ben?
I'm ready.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, pay now. Ooh, I'm not zoomed in far enough, but I am now. And we're looking out for the most expensive player in the pack.
Expensive.
Yeah, I think that's probably the best way to do it, isn't it? Just it's easy to.
Oh, okay. I'm happy with that.
All right, you teasing me or are you being genuine? Ooh, okay. I feel like I need to write them down. I can't imagine. Okay. A lot of okays. It's scary. I don't want to give anything away, but
I don't want to give it away to you.
yeah, interesting.
Okay.
I'm now going into the tournament credit. So this bit you can know. I want a good bit. Actually, no, I'm not gonna. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, mine's open, and I'm gonna hover over my player for anyone, just so they know what one we're going with.
Okay, so I'm just going to throw it out there and say that my most expensive player was, because of all the youth issues, was a youth player that you're never going to get. So I'm going to go for my second highest.
That's sounds good then. Okay, lovely job. Right, yeah, I've got my player. You've got your player. You're going to go first because you're the guest and it's the first round. So far away.
So I'm going to go with my first question being, were they in the top 6 at the end of this season?
Yes, they were. Straight in with a good, positive answer. Damn it. It's not the start I wanted. I'm just trying to get a new page up just so I can take some notes on what I'm going to ask. Is your player a midfielder?
No.
No. Okay, not midfielder. Okay. So, yeah, you've had a good positive and I've had a... Okay, yeah, your turn.
Okay, so is your player from Manchester United?
Nope.
Okay.
Is your player from the... Do I go risky to try? Is your player from a team that plays in blue? I don't ask questions because I've now got... So it's it's not blue. Okay. Oh, God. Bear with me a second while I just try to work out. I don't know why I keep asking that question because it's really annoying.
Okay, so just to clarify, when we're asking these, are we going from positions on the game or are we going from positions in real life? Because some of these are very fluid.
Oh, that's true. I would on the game, but that's another tough one because I'm looking at them in a pack, so I can't see that details. But do you know? If not, maybe just pop on your phone if you need to.
Yeah, I've just looked on the app on my phone, and I can confirm that the answer to your last question, is he a midfielder, is yes.
Okay, good.
So all I know so far is that mine's in the top 6 and isn't from Manchester United. So I'm going to go.
5. Yeah.
Is your player an attacker?
Ooh. It's another one that you've just mentioned about the positions being different. So I'm just going to go and check what his position is on Footstock. So what was it attacker? Did you say?
The attacker, yeah.
Because again, it doesn't show me in the pack, guys. So that's why we're doing it. So no, it's not an attacker.
Okay.
That sort of tells you. That's a frustrating one, because that sort of tells you what it likely is. But I asked, and you said not a midfielder, didn't you?
Yeah, not a midfielder. Oh no, he is a midfielder in the game. Sorry.
Okay, he is a midfielder in the game. Okay, I can't remember what. Okay, so he's a midfielder. Okay. Is your player valued over £5? Sorry, throwing you off for these ones, but luckily enough, I wrote mine down. So no, it isn't, no. And when we say value, guys, we mean market value or whatever value pops up in the pack. Always, of course, market value. So it's a midfielder, less than £5. And I know they don't play in blue, but that doesn't help me because there are so many teams it could be. Yeah, your turn.
Is your player over £2.50?
Yes.
Ooh, saucy. A saucy film.
Okay. Oh god, I'm gonna. Is your player in? It's a bit boring copying you, but is your now? Did your player finish in the top 8 last season?
In the top 8.
And guys, stuff like this, we are able to quickly sort of look at our phones just to like confirm stuff like that for them, to sort of check the Premier League table from last year. So I'm just going to grab that as well. So
voting position, but yes, he did. Yeah.
Yeah.
He finished in the top 8.
Top 8. Okay, I went top 8 just to give me a bit more because I didn't want to miss out on the top 6. But top 8.
Does your player play for a team whose home kit is blue?
Yes.
Okay.
So, looking at. God, I feel like we've got quite fluid rules here where we're like allowed to check some stuff, but you just have to trust us, guys. We're not looking for players that are available in Footstock. It's literally just a case of like the questions we're asking. So I asked blue, didn't I? Played in blue. So it's down to 4 teams, I believe. Well, no, 5 is it? Down to 5 teams it could be. A midfielder under £5. Okay, does your player play in red?
No.
Okay. Interesting.
Is your player a defender?
No.
Not the answer.
I'm down to 2 teams. Midfielder under £5. I'm going to go, does your player play for Wolves?
He does.
He does, okay, so, oh god. How many
I still need to get this team.
Okay.
Does your player play for Man City?
Yes, he does.
Thank God. Right.
I don't know if I want to guess.
Midfielder from Man City.
This is where I'd quite like to ask a nationality one, but for Wolves, their whole team's bloody Portuguese. Pretty much. I've got a team full of Portuguese. I can't. I'm a bit worried that I'm struggling for players I can think of right now. I don't know if I guess. I'm just going to go for one, actually. I don't think he's over £5. Is your player Ruben Neves?
He's not. No.
Oh, God. I don't know if he's over £5. He might be. No, I don't think he is.
Is your player Spanish?
No. Okay, is your player Portuguese?
I believe he is. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, God. Okay.
Yeah.
Is he a midfielder or is he an attacker? Fuck.
So I've narrowed it down. So there's It can't be Edison because Edison's under a fire. It's not an attacker and it's not a defender. So we're looking at midfielders from Man City that aren't Spanish. So that rules out David Silva. You're going to be probably looking at a 2-star. And there isn't many 2-star midfielders that would pop out of a pack that are over a fiver.
It's tough, isn't it? God, it is tough when it gets down to these. Because I'm concerned if it's not. I've got like a few in mind, but in these situations, your brain just goes dead and you just completely forget all the options.
We go with, in real life, outside Footstock, does this player play on the wing?
Yes. Yeah. Someone in mind. I don't think it's him, because you would have known that he's Portuguese, unless you were trying to throw me off. I don't know if he's a midfielder, but I think it's him I want to guess, because surely there's not any other Portuguese midfielders. I think he's Portuguese, and I think he might be a midfielder. Is your player Neto?
Correct.
Yeah.
Damn it.
We got it. Oh, that was really tough, because if it wasn't Neto, well, obviously it's Matinho, but surely you would have known he was Portuguese. Obviously Dendonka, but he's not Portuguese. I couldn't think of any others. I would have, yeah. So mine, I went for the premium pack straight away. So
my only other guess was going to be Bernardo Silva.
Okay. It wasn't him.
You haven't packed a Philly P, have you?
No, it's Mahrez. Got Mahrez, but it was a premium pack, so yeah, he was like $12.50. I also got Sergio Aurier, that was like £2 or £3. Scott McTominay, that used to be fucking loads, but now is like £2 or £3. And another one that was quite good is Mitrovic, at like £7.
I got the guy that was actually the most expensive in the pack was a Wolves 17-year-old called Marquez. So no idea, and you were not going to get him.
Yeah, so no, I wouldn't have. How much was he?
He's a £5.
Nice. And wait, is this from a standard pack? Sorry.
Yeah, that's from standard. Yeah.
Very nice. And then you got a Neto as well. Neto's a couple of quid, isn't he, or a few quid?
Yeah, he's £3 or £4.
Nice. So you got a nice little pack there. We're looking at about a £25 pack there, so it's not as good as I'd hoped, but I thought I'd go with it to begin with because it kind of worked because you were expecting a 2-star player. You could have said in your head that you didn't think it was going to be too good of a player, so I guess it kind of worked. But now, I've only got standard packs left, so I don't know how that's going to work. But if you're ready, let's 1-0 to me. Let's see if we can get into round 2. 3, 2, 1, go.
That's the worst start I've ever seen.
Oh God, I don't know what to think about what I've just had. I have to be very careful. This could be a dodgy one.
Okay. One more player.
Oh, this is going to be...
Not as good as I was thinking.
I don't know if I ping open another pack here. I'm trying to be... You were very nice of me to obviously pick the second player. I've had one pop out of my pack here, I'll be honest, who is like £8 supposedly. But I can't say I've ever heard of him. It was probably quite poor for me, another youngster. And other than that, it was quite underwhelming. There's a player that you very much could get, but I feel like you're at a bit of a disadvantage, if you get me. So in times like this, I just wonder do I open another pack? Or do you reckon I go for it? I'm going to open another pack. I'm going to go for it just because I'm already 1-0 up, and I just think that's actually a bit of a nasty one. It's Pedro. The reason I think it's also a bit tough is because, he's also obviously now technically left Chelsea, and I thought he had been made inactive, but he hadn't. He hasn't yet. So, bit of a strange one that. But I think I think sometimes it's a judgment call from us, where maybe we'll have to open another pack, but. I'm only, a guest having to do that, I'd always feel bad, so I don't mind the guests stitching me up a little bit, but I think this time around it was the best thing to do.
I'll listen to your reaction for the pack and see if I can gauge how good it's going to be.
Put it this way, it's been opening while I've been talking, so and we're done. Okay. Yeah, we'll go with this one. Yeah, it's certainly something you can get. So my turn first, isn't it, this time?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Is your player a rare or above? So 3-star or above?
No.
No. Okay, I had a feeling maybe you'd gone for the premium pack, but that's not a premium pack. Okay, so it must. You'd like to think it's 2-star, but okay, yeah, your turn.
So, does your player play in the bottom 10?
Bottom 10? No. No. Is your player an attacker?
No.
No, not an attacker. I feel like we're going to get better and better. Sorry to cut in there, but I feel like me and the guests are going to get a lot better and better at this. I think at the moment, me and Ben have jumped on a very hard time, like a learning curve, just trying to work out the best way to get to these. But yeah, we'll get there eventually. Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Does your team's home kit feature the colour red?
No.
Okay.
Does your player play down the spine of the team, so like any of the central positions, as opposed to out on the wing, if you know what I mean? Or if it's a tough one, you can...
No, he's a spinal player.
Yeah, okay, down the middle.
Yeah.
Most of
the time,
yeah.
Oh,
it could be.
God, this is difficult. Does your player play for Leicester?
No. Okay. I feel like it's going to be like either a centre attacking mid or a centre mid, based on you saying, obviously not sure, potentially plays in different positions. It could also be a centre back that maybe plays on the a full back, but I wouldn't have thought so. Does your player's team finish in the top 10 last year?
Yeah.
Why did that really dodgy? Okay, top 10.
I'm going to rule this team out. Does your player play for Burnley?
Nope, he doesn't. I got to get to the team. I didn't want to keep asking team questions, but I feel like I've got to get there. Okay, does your player, or did your player's team finish in the top 4 last season?
Yes, they did.
Ooh, okay. Okay, I feel like...
Okay, so, is your player a defensive player?
Ooh, can you sort of explain what you mean by that?
Is he an out defender? Is he a wing back or a central defender?
Okay, so a defender, okay. I'm gonna go with no, and I think hopefully you can agree with me on that one. Yeah, not a defensive player.
Yeah.
Does your player play for Liverpool?
No, he does not.
Damn it, I was gonna open it. Damn it. Okay.
Is your player worth above 250?
I have to get it up. I can't remember.
I feel like I'm gonna struggle here.
Yeah, he is actually. Yeah, I'm assuming it's like a centre mid or a centre attacking mid. I feel like I need to nail down on that. It's a player for United, City, or Chelsea. I don't know if I've asked how much they are. Is your player more than £4?
Yes, he is.
Okay, I've got someone in mind then. Interesting.
Okay, so is your player from Tottenham?
No.
I have literally 2 teams that I haven't guessed.
You should have clumped them together maybe, but that doesn't really help, does it? Because if I say yes, then you've still got like 2 to choose from. But, okay, does your player... Oh, God, okay, let's try to think of who's got potential players here. Chelsea, who have they got that could play? Okay, no, is your player a midfielder?
No.
Yeah, I should have asked that earlier on. Okay. So it's not an attacker or a midfielder. I hope I've heard that right. So it's a defender, so it's a centre-back, but potentially borderline. Okay, that's interesting, right? Yeah.
Does your player play for Wolves?
No.
For God's sake, man. Oh my God, everyone in the top 10.
Wait, I'm scared I've answered something wrong here.
So all I've asked is...
You asked red, didn't you, if they play in red?
Yeah, do they play in red? So that rules out United, Liverpool, Arsenal and Sheffield. Yeah. They don't play for Burnley, they don't play for Wolves, they don't play for Spurs, they don't play for Leicester. So I've narrowed it down to Chelsea or Man City. So
okay, yeah, so you've still got 2 teams, okay. Right. Okay, I've got to get the team now, I feel like. Does your player... Oh, God, who is borderline? Ooh. I think I might know who it is, but like, does your player play for Man City?
No.
What? What?
I'm going to avoid asking the same question. I'm just going to ask the reverse. Does your player play for Chelsea?
Yes, he does.
Right.
I can't think of anyone on those 2 teams that are a centre-back. Maybe I'm overthinking it, like centre-back that maybe plays in the wings. Maybe I'm overthinking that. Maybe it's just a centre-back.
I'm not allowed to. I'm not going to look at Footstock, but I feel like I might have your player.
Okay, I'm not... God, I don't know if you have, but... I'm going to narrow it down to the team, I'd like to think. Does your player play for Chelsea?
Yeah, he does, yeah.
Okay.
2-star. I don't feel like I have it. Then...
I should have said that. I shouldn't have been giving anything away, but I felt like it was the right thing to do because it is a little bit of a...
You undernerd when I said, does he play defensive in the defence? Which means that he's a deep-lying centre midfielder or a high-flying wing-back.
Oh, God, yeah. Right, so just to confirm, because I don't want to be sending you down the wrong thing. When you said, is he defensive, did you literally mean, is he defender?
Yeah, is he a defender as ranked on Footstock?
Okay, yeah, that was a no.
No. Did he sign for Chelsea in the last 3 seasons?
Oh, you challenged me there. No.
Okay.
I don't think. That's a bit of a on the fence one as well, in a weird way. I don't want to give too much away this, so I'm going to shut up. I think I'm down to Chelsea centre-back. I think that is less than 3 stars, so 1 or 2 star. The defence is shambolic. I think that means we're down to Tamori, Zuma. God, you're quite happy with it, I think. You're kind of happy with the pack. I'd be fuming unless I'm completely down the wrong lines here. Can I confirm that I did ask, is he an attacker? I did ask that, didn't I?
Yeah, I think you did. Yeah.
Okay, good. I hope so, because I just, I don't know, like, if I'm looking down at centre-back, I didn't ask that, but I'm pretty sure I did. The other one is potentially Aspilicueta, but I'm pretty sure he's 3 star or above, because he plays centre-back / right back, and you'd be fairly happy with him. Oh God, I should know my players. Zuma, Christensen, Tamori, what a bloody donkey, Rudiger. It must be Rudiger. What I should ask here is he an absolute donkey? No, okay. Is your player German or English?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. It's got to be.
So, where are we going? Didn't sign in the last 3 years. Definitely below. I'm going with definitely below 3-star because otherwise he'd have been buzzing, and he'd have been gettable. So
I don't want to give you something, but
it's fine. It's fine. I will get it. I'm gonna.
because I feel it's a bit harsh. But then obviously this was the second pack
No.
open, so there was no way I was going to go for a third. But
No. It's the luck of the draw.
yeah.
Luck of the draw. Who could I? Okay, so did he transfer in from another Premier League club?
If my knowledge is correct, no.
Okay, yeah, I think I'm nearly there.
God. Okay. Oh God, I feel bad. Is it? God, I feel like you were fairly. And this was the most expensive. This is my question. I don't know if I'm allowed to ask this, but this was the most expensive player in the pack, wasn't it? Yeah, like you didn't faff around with anything there. Okay, unbelievably, I'm gonna say is your player Rudiger?
No, it's not Rudiger.
Not. Oh my God, I don't know my own team. I'm having a brain fart. Wow.
Is your player Jorginho?
No. That was a good guess, but okay. Well, I said Germany or English. I've said Rudiger. It's not German, so it's an English centre back from Chelsea that has some sort of value to them, surely. I mean, Tomori's got more than. Oh my God, I literally can't think who I'm missing out here. I feel like there's a big centre back that I'm completely missing. Surely not. I feel so dumb. God. The viewers here aren't going to know quite how tough this is under the pressure when you've just. I'm going to say, is it Tomori?
No, it's not Tomori.
Oh my God, what? This is embarrassing because I've actually died. I might just have to confirm this.
Okay, so I'm gonna go with does your player play in the Euros?
When you say it was so a European player or it will play in the Euro tournament, would you say? Is that?
I'm not 100% whether they're playing the Euros. So yeah, are they from a country that's eligible to play in the Euros?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. It's had an absolute fart, but yeah. Jesus, that might have given away more than I wanted it to, but yeah, I suddenly panicked. But no, yeah. Okay. Oh, this feels like such a wasteful question. He has to be centre back. Has to be a centre back.
I feel like your viewership are going to absolutely rinse you because you're an avid Chelsea fan.
Oh my God, one's just completely. This is awful. Oh my God, who do we? An English centre back for Chelsea. Unbelievable, and he's got some value to him. I know he has.
This is fantastic. I just love sitting and looking at the player and just knowing how much you're struggling.
It's so obvious. But it slipped my mind. Christensen, Zuma, Rudiger, Tomori. There has to be an English centre back that I'm completely missing, and he must be. Oh my God, I can't even think of our starting lineup right now. I feel like I just need to. It has to be. I want to confirm that it's a centre back.
You've got the whole Footstock community screaming at you. They know who you are. They expect nothing from me. They don't know who I am.
Is he an English centre back? Is he yes or no?
Yes.
So
yes.
I guess again. You're thinking about it because the original question I asked about down the spine, so it's the same reasoning. You're sort of querying that, yeah. So okay, it's an English centre back.
I'd say yes. His preferred position is playing a centre back.
Okay. There's another English defender I can think of that is big and it would be a very nice pack pull for you. But unless we're along different lines here, I don't think he's remotely a centre back. But your question.
Is your player Kovacic?
Nope. So you've obviously got Reece James, but
Yeah,
he
James.
certainly isn't a. Surely he's not a centre back. It must be him though, because if I'm missing someone else. I feel like we're just on a different wavelength. I'm just going to have to go with him because there's no one else to come to mind. Is your player Reece James?
He is.
He is Reece James. Okay, so for me, that's absolutely fine. We got there in the end. For me, I would say he's more of a out-and-out right back. So, oh God, that was tough. I was thinking I'd missed an absolute blatant English centre-back, and I was just shitting myself. Yeah, I think he's more of a centre-back, a right back, but still. My player, who would you have gone for next?
I think I would have started to ask, is your player under 25?
Yeah, he certainly is very much under 25.
Very much under 25. And did he come through Chelsea's youth?
Yeah, so that was odd. Yeah, I think he come all the way through, but I don't know if maybe he did more recently. I'll tell you, it's Billy Gilmore.
That's Billy Gilmore. Okay.
He's a one-star player, he's £3.50-ish, and I was just like, my whole pack was one-star players.
When you said that he does play for the Euros, but you had to think about it, I was just thinking, it's got to be such a fringe European team. I didn't even think of Scotland.
Scotland, yeah. Well, because when you first asked it, again, me being absolutely retarded and having a brain fart this time of night, I thought England, and I suddenly thought, wait, no, he's Scottish. I was like, yes, he's still eligible to play, but they're just shit and they never get in the Euros. Okay, we got there. I mean, I feel like it took me a little bit longer just because of that bit of confusion, but I'm happy that it wasn't like I was just thinking, I was like, Gary Cahill, he's long gone. Anyway, we're there. So it's 2-0 to me, but if you're happy to go ahead, we'll go over the third pack, even though this is going to be quite a long video. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh my god. Wow.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I'm also a bit unsure of the player I've just got, and if I have to use them, could be tough for you, but really cruel, in fact.
Really simple.
Yeah.
I'm not packing anymore. I just remembered that.
Oh, you can't, can you know? Oh, shit. I'm going to have to...
That player is just the definition of trash.
You know what? I think I'm going to have to open another pack for this one. These standard packs are really tough. Oh, God, I'm just really unlucky on the stand packs. I'm going to open another one. I feel like in the future we might have to have some sort of rule on this. But the reason being, I'll explain it. I got another youngster from Man City, never heard of, but like £3. But the actual most expensive one, I believe, is Anthony Knockard or whatever his name is.
Oh, yeah.
He plays for Fulham, and until the other day, I didn't even know he played for Fulham, and I just think that would have been quite a cruel one from the newly promoted teams. So I'm going to go for yet another one. Have you got your player?
Yeah.
And as far as I'm aware, you're on your premium one now, so there's potential to be a good one, unless that was you're definitely on. Yeah, you're pretty sure you're on your premium.
You want me to, I'm not going to confirm that.
Yeah, no, don't confirm it. No, of course, I'm just...
I can just say that the player I just got is gettable.
Okay. And I'm struggling again because there's another player from... There's no way I'm using that one. I'm getting some awful luck on these standards. I'm giving away too much for you, but I just wanted to... I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. They're too cruel. I've got a bunch of youth players again / players that have just been promoted.
We need some way of sorting it so that you don't have to spend money on another pack, but can just in your collection and just pick out a player at random.
Yeah, I think that's the best way of doing it. I like that. That can be a rule we can implement. We can work on that. But maybe if you maybe open a second pack, and if that doesn't work, then go to your collection and pick one. But Jesus, we're gonna go this one. Yeah, okay, I've got one.
Cool. Okay. I guess it's me to start, isn't it?
I guess you to start. Yeah.
Okay.
You to
So
start.
is your player an attacker or a midfielder?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so you've just opened a free impact as far as I'm concerned. And I think that it was a good player. There was something in there. It could have been like a shit player reaction, but to me, it was you trying to hold in a good player. I think, but maybe I'm overthinking this. Maybe I'm going a bit too high here, but if I get this right, it's going to go well. Is your player a 4 or 5-star player?
No.
Okay, that's been a bit too ambitious, but damn it, that's annoying. I wish I could have landed that. Okay.
I wish I'd have landed that as well.
Yeah, I bet. Okay, yeah.
Does your player play top 6?
Yes. Yeah. Is your player an attacker?
No.
One of these times I'll get lucky with one of these questions, but like you did in the practice one, you got bloody lucky, didn't you? Hitting a team. Okay, yeah.
I'm a winner here, and I really haven't been. Is your player playing for a team in the top 4?
Yes.
Right.
Okay, not an attacker. I thought I want to get the position nailed down. Maybe. Do I want to? Yeah. Okay, is your player a midfielder?
Yes.
Okay, it's midfielder. I feel like it's got to be a 3-star midfielder, but I really shouldn't make assumptions like that. Yeah, your turn.
What can I go with? Does the team play in blue?
No.
No. Okay. So United or Liverpool, attacker or midfielder? Right. Okay.
I was just on my phone, but I wasn't on Footstock, I promise. Does your player play in the top 5 last season?
Yes, they did.
I can't even remember who the 5th. Oh, yeah, I can.
Is your player from England?
Yes, he is actually, yes.
Oh.
Bloody hell. Okay. So top 5. Does your player play for Man City or Man United?
No.
Manchester's out of here.
Okay, so does your player play for Man United?
No.
Okay, so he's a Liverpudlian. Right.
Shit. Does your player, surely not, play for Chelsea?
He does.
He does. Bloody hell, the Chelsea players are proper out of packs tonight. Okay. Ooh, I'm onto this now. I had no idea, and that narrows it down nicely.
So, the player's English, they play for Liverpool, and they play in attack or midfield. It can't be Adam Lallana anymore because he's moved on. So, is your player over the age of 25?
Nicely here, I have obviously, I'm in my collection as opposed to the pack. Put it this way, I would have struggled to have known this. I shouldn't be giving you extra help here, but he is over the age of 25.
Okay.
3-star, well, yeah, 3-star Chelsea players. It must be a fairly decent player. No, no. I've just thought of who you might have got. In fact, if you've packed this geezer, then I don't mind beating you 3-0. I'm going to go straight for it just in case. Have you packed Ziyech?
No, I haven't packed Ziyech. No. Unfortunately, I haven't packed it.
Okay. So I had to be asked just in case you had a packed Ziyech on the video. Okay.
Liverpool English. Is your player an attacker?
No. Not on Footstock. Is your player English?
Yes.
Okay. Let's not have a fucking brain fart now. So we got.
I've got the nation, position, and club, and I'm still struggling to think of who you've plucked out of your collection.
I feel bad of the way we've done this, but we'll clear up the rules for next time round.
Because the way I'm going through it in my head is it's definitely not Henderson, it's definitely not Milner, because those two are definitely around the 30 mark. They're getting old, they're getting on.
Yeah, nicely.
And it's definitely not Fabinho or Wijnaldum, because they're both my English. I'm going to think of it in a minute. I'm just going through who I would lob into a tournament entry.
Yeah. That's, yeah. I keep wanting to give more clues, but I need to shut up. I think I might my own here.
Okay, so does his last name begin with the letters A to M?
Ooh, bloody hell. I wish I knew my... Wait, so begin A to N?
M, middle of the alphabet.
Okay. No.
Were you just sitting there struggling with the alphabet?
A little bit, yeah.
So it's after N. Right, okay.
Have you got Mason Mount, my boy?
No,
you haven't? Oh, he's my boy. Mason Mount's my boy.
It's so typical that it's out Chelsea players, and you're probably the person that's going to know this. Does this player regularly feature in the starting 11 for Liverpool, or is he rotation?
So to your question, no.
No, not regularly in the Liverpool starting 11.
Only because they have a very solid starting 11 that they just fucking Is your player? Ooh, okay, I've got another one that popped into my mind. Does your player play on the wings? Yeah, wings, or more central.
No,
so as in wings as opposed to
No, okay. He's more central. He's a central player.
Okay.
Has your player ever represented the England national team?
Yeah. Yes, he has. You got Barkley, but I would have thought you got someone better than him. I'm struggling to think valuable. That's the other thing that I've got in my mind, because I've got in my mind that you've opened a premium pack here. I probably should have cheekily confirmed that after the last pack, but midfielder. So it's a central midfielder-ish. Got Loftus-Cheek as well, but he's not good enough, I don't think. In fact, he's probably a 1-star, so definitely not. Is your player a 3-star player?
No.
Okay, so it must be a 2-star, surely. Surely. Wait, actually, you did get Reece James last pack, didn't you? That could have been a premium. That's thrown me off a bit.
Does their last name begin with ST or P?
Nope. Is your player Ross Barkley?
It's not Ross Barkley.
Fuck.
You thought I'd be able to get this so easily. It's so difficult when you get put on the spot and you're trying to name fringe.
I mean, I'm on my actual club right now, and I just.
Does his last name begin with R?
No. So I know someone's just absolutely escaped your mind, and there's nothing I can do. Fuck.
No, there's literally nothing to do. for me.
Um,
You get stuck. Although you should be getting your home team, I'm not going to lie.
yeah, there's no beating out the bush there. Wait, so is it my question now?
Yeah.
Because I've just suddenly realised that there are some other not so good English players, also expensive, that I had got out of the question because I thought we were looking at premium pack here. And after thinking about it, Reece James definitely could have been the best player because he's expensive. So you could have had 3-star players in your pack. But Reece James, I think Reece James was 2-star. Basically, this could definitely be a standard pack. So have you got Ruben Loftus-Cheek? Please say yes. Please say. Wait, he's not
Hello?
moving. Oh, we lost connection there. Oh, there you go, we're back. Oh God, I see your still face, and I was just like, is he like bluffing me, or what's going on? You were fully frozen. I don't know how much of all that you heard.
Just Norfolk incident, no, I didn't get much of it.
Okay. Basically, this could very much be a standard pack. So there was a player that I had written off. Is your player Ruben Loftus-Cheek?
It is Ruben Loftus.
Thank the Lord. That I threw him out of my mind again, just thinking that they had to be more expensive. Both.
I think I've now got it. Just as you got Ruben Loftus-Cheek, your player Oxlade-Chamberlain.
Yes. I feel bad. Literally a second after. Oh God. Again, it makes you feel a bit. I've had a shamble. I've had an absolute mess there. There were the 2 Chelsea players. I should be getting them, being a Chelsea supporter. But they both make me feel a little bit better. Reece James was a little bit of we wasn't sure about position-wise. That one I'd just written off because I thought. So was your last pack your premium? Your second pack your premium?
My second pack was my premium.
So why did I think the Reece James? That would have been an absolute banging standard pack, Reece James. So that was my reasoning. That's my excuse for writing off Ruben Loftus-Cheek. But again, I'm happy that I hadn't completely missed a player. Like I had thought of him, but you start to doubt yourself, and you're me. Like you said, everyone's like shouting at me. All the viewers are shouting at me. I'm the YouTuber here with especially Chelsea players. But anyway, we got there, and unbelievably, I honestly say this and mean this. I feel like you played the game better today, but somehow I've come away for a 3-0 winner, and I didn't deserve it. But it was a lot of fun to do, and we've been doing this guessing part of the video for nearly an hour now. I'm thinking it's good. I'm probably going to edit it down to more like half an hour, 35 minutes. So anything we've cut out, trust us. Well, it's obvious that we weren't conferring and helping each other because we both had a bit of a we both were pretty shit. But I'll cut that out for the sake of viewing. I did win, so technically I haven't got to do a giveaway. But being the first episode, I think I'll do a standard pack giveaway as opposed to the premium pack I would have done if I'd have lost. So just leave a comment in the comment section below. Anything, leave some feedback, whatever you want to leave, really. A comment on this video, and at the start of the next episode of this Guess Who series, we'll draw the winner. We also need to look at the rules a little bit. This is the first episode of the series, so we need to look at maybe what we do if we don't get a player that we think is guessable, and just a lot of other things we need to clear up. But hopefully you guys did enjoy it. Thanks for joining me, Ben. It's been a long one. It's late at night on a Sunday now, so.
Good. I can't wait to see how you do against other guests. You'll have more of an idea of the way to play it.
I think this will give everyone an advantage. It'll give me an advantage. Anyone that watches this and is a later guest, I think it'll give them a head start not to be as bad as we've been. But like I said, I honestly think you were pretty good with your questions. Had some more unique questions than me. I kept running out of questions to ask, but and the other question is, do we allow us to look at Footstock or not? But I don't think so. But all that will be cleared up in the next episode. But hopefully you did enjoy it. I guess at this point, I'll sign off, and don't know if you'll say goodbye, Ben, but cheers for joining us.
We'll see you guys in the Slack group.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, see you around the community, and I'll be back with the next episode. I'm excited to bring it to you. See you in the next one.